you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
It's another rainy evening here at MABA Stadium in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We are now at game number 4 here in a team looking to regain their momentum and another team hoping to finish the first round without any losses. On my left, we have here assistant coach Randy. On my right, we have here assistant coach Shin. So Coach Randy, tell me, how crucial is this game for Bumi Borneo?
Will be the crucial game because we must win in the game for going to next round. But we just enjoy the game. We just play. We are system, and we gonna take this game.
All right. Now for Coach Shin, we saw an upset earlier between KLSL and Ilang Pacific, who was previously winless. So what about it? Tell us how Harimau Malaysia is going to take this game.
About this game, yeah, I think we just need to play our tempo. Yeah, so play our shooting, play good defense. I think our team is prepared well about this game. Yeah.
All right, and now we are a few moments away from the game, and now let's bring it back to the panel.
Thank you very much. That was Janine Sakao on the courtside. Our courtside reporter on that pre-game interview. Nice to hear from team managers Chen Ji Shin from Harimau Malaysia, as well as team manager, assistant coach Randy from Bumi Borneo. So this is a matchup between Harimau Malaysia from obviously Malaysia and then Bumi Borneo from Indonesia right here. This is Ming on the mic right here, and alongside me we have Mr. Coach Adrian. Tell us what to expect from these two teams right here today.
For Harimau Malaysia, it's our projecting national squad for the upcoming international game. I mean, their poise, their experience, I mean, most of the players are the best in the nation. So it's just want to see what type of challenges they're gonna put in front of Bumi today. As for Bumi, I guess number 8 right here, Anggura Budidama right here. I mean, he's the main scorer right here. If Harimau Malaysia can stop him big time, Bumi Borneo will have a hard time on scoring. But as I see so many games previously, not one team can really hold him down. I mean, below 10 points. So I mean, respect this kid right here. Hope he's gonna put up a really exciting game for us tonight.
Yeah, and you know the man Noel called Vishnu on the screen wears the number 8 jersey. He's the veteran of the team, leading this relatively young Bumi Borneo team in this tournament today. You know, showing out as well. He did have 17 points and 5 assists against Singapore Detroit, but did not play well yesterday against the Filipinas Aguila side, which is a very strong side as well, you know, possibly coming out of the group Group A, you know, in second place. So as the starting lineups are announced right here, Bumi Borneo is coached by head coach Tondi Raja Shailendra, as well as Harimau Malaysia, obviously known to all our Malaysian fans on the stream right now, as well as in the seats, head coach Jeff Vernus. Very familiar name in the Malaysian scene.
Point guard number 4,
Harimau Malaysia goes with a starting lineup of number 15, Anthony Liu, number 16, Kwek Tian Yuan, number 27, Ting Chun Hong, or the man we call Malaysia's number 1, also call him Mei Mei, 33, Oi Sien Fu, as well as number 71, Ong Wei Yong. And Bumi Borneo goes with the lineup of Rio Agum, number 4, Agam Sebastian Ramadan, number 14, Arion Tio, number 22, Raymond Shariputra, as well as number 34, the man they call Julius Cesar Wongso. Bumi Borneo will get the first possession of the game, and Agam not able to finish under pressure there, but Bumi Borneo getting back the offensive rebound, and Harimau Malaysia finally with an offensive trip down the floor.
Right, although they didn't make the first basket for Bumi, but you can see how they do offense. I mean, they're getting that second chance on the rebound. I know it didn't make, but they put a statement right here. They're gonna play Harimau with all out tonight.
Exactly, and you know, Harimau Malaysia being careless on that previous trip of the floor as well. Ting Chun Hong not on the same page as Mr. Kwek Tien Yuen right there. Oh, finds a way out of that. It does seem that Raymond Shariputra found a way through the traffic inside the paint, but a traveling violation is called. Did you see a travel right there on the replay, Coach?
From my angle, I didn't see anything because it's blocked. It's our blind spot right up here.
Ooh, a nice try there, but I kind of felt like Ong Wei Yong rushed it a little bit right there. And Bumi Borneo goes to Julius Cesar Wongso in the post. Cesar gets blocked. And Anthony Liu is surprised that he got called for the foul right there.
Foul is number 15, Anthony Liu. That's his first foul.
We can take a look at the replay right here. Capri Alston in the seats as well, taking a look at these games right here. Cesar Wongso.
That's so smart of him. I mean, trying to drive by Anthony. Anthony on the first move, he had that hand check on, and then right under the basket, he was giving that body up, that bump right there. I mean, he was smart drawing that foul.
Yes, and giving up this extra opportunity for Bumi Borneo is the Harimau Malaysia side. And referee Nelson Chan calling a foul right here.
He got 2 within 30 seconds. That's really dangerous for him.
I know. So foul troubles in the previous game for starting center Megan Mahadevan, and right now here Anthony Liu, starting center for the Harimau Malaysia side, will check out of the game as well with foul troubles. 2 fouls in the first minute and 15 seconds as Milo Maklok Singh checks into the game for Harimau Malaysia.
I'm really excited to see Milo after his recovery out of the knee injury. He has been doing all kinds of rehab for the past 2 to 3 years, because I heard that knee is hurting so much, and then it's keep on coming back again. But now he's in the national squad. That's why I'm so excited to see how is he gonna perform.
Exactly, and a 3 from Kwek Tien Yuen there gets Harimau Malaysia on the scoreboard. 3-2, the current score line. Football score here, as Ben Ibrahim would say. Raymond Shariputra banking it home from deep. Seems like the Indonesian bangs are still open. Oh! What a move, and Kwek Tien Yuen tries to finish the highlight, can't do so as Xian Fu broke the ankles there of number 4 Agam Sebastian. Another forced turnover here. Oi Xian Fu with the good defense, and Kwek Tien Yuen finishes the break.
That's what happens when you have a big guy, a tall guy that can really run the floor. I mean, if you get the ball right under the basket, it's going to be having a hard time for the opponent.
And you know, Mei there, unselfish as well, could have taken it all the way to the rim himself. Ong Wei Yong getting a deflection of the ball, but the referee just slightly in the way of Ong Wei Yong trying to save the ball there, as you can see on the replay. So Sebastian gets the ball back in for Bumi Borneo. Julius Cesar, nice turnaround jumper there. Doesn't get it to go.
too rush for Wei Yong right down there. I know he saw opportunity, but if that is a 50-50, might as well slow it down, get a good possession because it's a tie game right now.
Exactly, good job right there by Coach Adrian. Breaking down the play for us. Kwek Tian Yuan comes up with the steal. Oh, tries to go for the dunk, putting a highlight on that. He's got to get back on defense though. And Bumi Borneo almost losing it again. Will go up for the three-pointer. Doesn't get it to go. Mei out on the break. Wei Yong finds Kwek. They've been going to Kwek a whole lot in the starting minutes. Foul is called. It will go on number 2, I believe. Rio Agum gets called for the foul.
Number 2, Rio Agum. That's his first foul. First team foul for Bumi Borneo.
And Coach Adrian, Bumi Borneo lost 63-74 to Pilipinas Aguias last night. Everyone on the team scoring except for one player, Steven Orlando. What can you take from that coming into this game as Harimau Malaysia?
Right now, looking at it, Harimau Malaysia is still having that momentum right now. So, just have to speed the defense and then space more. We can shoot. Basically, we can make a lot of perimeter shots and then hopefully they come out on defense and then try to punish them in the inside.
And everything has gone through Kwek Tian Yuan for Harimau Malaysia. 7 points for the team, 7 points for Kwek Tian Yuan. Trying to break down Kwek on the defensive end is Julius Cesar, and he gets denied right there.
Good defense on Team Harimau right here. You can see everyone is ready to help, ready to get the trap, but just a little bit, they didn't close the gap. They should just execute it with closing the gap right hard, doesn't let him go through the gap.
Exactly, they should close the gap right there. And Kwek Tian Yuan checking out the game for Lee Jing Hong there. But fun fact about Julius Cesar, I talked to him before the game, and I'm not sure if you speak Teochew or Cantonese, but he can do it. And he's got a nickname as well, Aliong. Do you understand that? Aliong? No?
No, not really. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so just maybe a fun fact for everyone out there. Julius Caesar can speak Teochew and can speak Cantonese right there. Not able to speak Chinese though. So Aliong is his nickname, as well as a very interesting full name there, Julius Caesar. Homage to that Roman general there. And Bumi Borneo hustling hard there, but couldn't get the shot to go in at the rim. Lee Jing Hong gets denied. And Julius Cesar disappointed there. Asking the referee.
Foul is in number 34, Julius Caesar. That's his first foul. Second team foul for Bumi Borneo.
It was a contact right there.
2 free throws for Jing Hong.
Good call from the ref.
Yep, definitely got the hand of Lee Jing Hong right there. And these referees, they do a good job here. So Lee Jing Hong missing the first one there. Julius Cesar picking up his first foul of the game with 2 points on his score sheet at the moment. Lee Jing Hong will knock down the free throw here. 8-5 is the score. And Adrian, we talked about this before the game. Harimau Malaysia is a national side. It's essentially a national team. Traveling call here, sorry, by Agam Sebastian, who turned the ball over. But Harimau Malaysia, a national side for the Malaysian for Malaysia, and we did talk about the depth that they had against this Bumi Borneo team, who might struggle a little bit when they go to the bench.
For sure, looking at talent, all 12 players on the bench can play. We are going up against a club team. It's a good practice for our young players. To run the play that Coach Jeff is asking them to execute, or to experiment some defense that they want to try out, see whether it's compatible to them. It's something good. But if you match up talent to talent, definitely Malaysia having more talent on the bench right now.
Yeah, and you know, Harimau Malaysia, I do think is using this Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship as a tune-up game for their international games in Mongolia, I believe.
Yeah, I heard about that, but not sure whether they have something on right after this one. I'm pretty sure Coach Jeff has something in mind.
There you go, there you go. So you know, after coming back from Mongolia, they will return to their respective clubs to compete in the Major Basketball League 2022 season coming up right here in Malaysia. As Harimau Malaysia coming up empty there on the trip, so offense struggling right there. Ong Wei Yong getting the strip and immediately out in transition. Nice layup. And Ong Wei Yong, one of the players for Harimau Malaysia that can make a difference right here. Trying to draw a charge there. Wei Yong on defense. Cesar looking for his teammate. Tio left open at the 3-point line. In and out. Again, a full court pass there. Ong Wei Yong trying to quarterback this offense here as they go to a man-to-man defense. Man-to-man, a really good strategy for this Harimau Malaysia team, as they have really long, really rangy guys that can move well as well.
It's more like a matchup zone right here. I mean, they are switching everything. They have good communication behind, and then they're pressuring the ball. It's really something on this defense.
There you go, matchup zone instead of a man-to-man play. Wong Yi Hao trying to go up, and Ting Chun Hong Mei Mei showing that he's not just a 3-point shooter, going up for the offensive board and finishing through contact. Bumi Borneo on the attack again. Sebastian gets a screen from Julius Caesar. Almost throws it away, but recovers it. Sebastian releases. Mei Mei again with another board. Flips it up ahead is Ong Wei Yong, and Lee Jing Hong tries to back it down. Nice find there. No good for Ting Chun Hong. Sebastian back in range of this offense. They'll go to the low post right here. And Arion Tio will draw the foul there on the post-up.
A wrong choice posting Mei Mei up. Mei Mei was a foreman when he was still playing in high school, when he just graduated from high school. But yeah, good thing that the national squad converted him into a two-man.
Yeah, exactly. You know, taking advantage of his shooting prowess there. You know, Mei Mei has also recently really bulked up. You know, he looks like he's put on a ton of muscle. So, you know, maybe perhaps being a big guy, having to defend these kind of opponents inside the post as well. Bumi Borneo trailing by 6 points at the moment. Still early in this game. There's just about 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Lim Wan Xiang will check into the game, along with Captain Wong Yi Hao, who has come off the bench. And an errant pass there by Wong Yi Hao.
But for me, right now, Harimau Malaysia have to do a better job not turning the ball over. They are just giving out, I mean, easy intercepts for Bumi Borneo. I mean, as a national squad, you should take care of the ball more. You can't be having too many turnovers in a quarter.
Yeah, and perhaps because of Jeff Vernus's 8 seconds or less kind of offense, you know, wanting them to run and gun in transition. They are making a little bit more of these mistakes, but like you said, they should learn how to keep themselves under control.
I mean, yes, I mean, you can have the team run really quick on breaks and this and that, but I mean, as a player, you know, you got to protect the ball. You can't be like, oh, coach asked me to play fast and then I just hit the ball in front and hopefully someone catch and finish on a basket. I mean, as a point guard, I got to make sure it's fast and it's safe. I mean, safely being passed into my teammate's hand and finish with a wide open layup. But if it's not happening, then you're gonna slow it down and run a good offense.
There you go, Lee Jing Hong unable to make that free throw, but Nicholas Tem, number 7 for Harimau Malaysia, checking in for his first minutes of the tournament. As Bumi Borneo makes a substitution as well, Steven Orlando checking in for number 22, Raymond Shariputra. Bumi Borneo with the ball ahead. Arion Tio drew the contact there on the way up.
Pushing foul, number 21, Victor.
And you said something to me about this number 13, Coach Adrian of Bumi Borneo earlier in the game, and you might want to repeat it again for the audience.
He's the young player of Bumi. If I'm not mistaken, he's only 19 this year. His style of playing is pretty similar to the last game's Pratama. I mean, he hustle, he get rebound, he finish around the rim, and he's young. You saw his long arms with that height. I mean, he got future in basketball.
There you go, that's great praise coming from a coach like Coach Adrian, who has coached at the ABL level with KL Dragons right here. So good luck right there, Muhammad Rizki. And Coach Adrian, you really like these kind of players, huh? Players who work hard on the defensive and the offensive end of the ball. Getting the rebounds, doing the dirty work.
That's definitely. I'm one of the defensive coaches in Dragons, and what my focus was on is always defense, defense, defense. That's something that you can control. And if you're having a bad day that day and you're not making basket, I guess defense is something you can rely on at that moment.
There you go, Vishnu. There, completing the three-point play. Creating a three-point play the traditional way. Driving into the paint, drawing contact, and getting the foul.
Yeah, that's the advantage of having this number 8 Vishnu right here. I mean, it's a pure scorer. You gotta find a way to stop him. Although I know sometimes the scout told you that he can do this, he can do that, what he doesn't like. But end of the day, it's still how you react on the court.
Yes, great one there. And he is the captain of the team, but he's also a business person outside of basketball. He does have a tracking business, so he does bring people around, up a mountain in Lombok for jungle trekking. So, if you are planning to go to Lombok, do go there, look him up. As a slap on the wrist there by Nicholas Tem, perhaps a little bit too eager to show what he can do to Jeff Virnus.
Yeah, but going against Nicholas, you're gonna be aware. His hands are quick. If you're a little bit not aware, the ball is being stolen. I remember one game we played in Taiwan against Fubon. That's him that steal the ball from the Beast. Lin Chi Chia. Yeah, he steal and then make a three right in front of him. I mean, that's thick guts to do that.
I mean, that's what maybe is required here. He's up against Vishnu, also a veteran here, and Lin as well from Taiwan, also a veteran of the game of basketball. But another foul there as once again Harimau Malaysia struggling to finish in transition.
Number 10, one foul. That's his second foul. Penalty situation.
Heng Yi Tong with the shot right there, but a foul in the penalty for Harimau Malaysia will send Bumi Borneo player Sultan Prawira to the line. This is still a close game here, and Harimau Malaysia perhaps not living up to expectations right here. Missing the first free throw is Sultan Prawira, so he can't take advantage of the silly mistake by Harimau Malaysia right here. But he still has one more to come. Knocking it down after making the adjustments.
Oh, good pressure right there from Bumi. That really put these Harimaus into test and see whether they can handle the ball.
Yes, exactly right there. Forcing the turnover there. A little bit of an unforced turnover. Just, two players miscommunicating there on the outlet pass. Prawira has the ball. Will fake right and go left. Throws it away. Heng Yi-tong behind the back. Looking for a teammate. Wan Xiong. Too eager there. And, a lot of young players missing shots for Harimau Malaysia right now. Bumi Borneo working their way inside, gets the ball deflected away, and once again Harimau Malaysia putting up a shot! And that's a home court advantage right here, as Wong Yi-ho somehow the toughest shot in the past 2 minutes, knocking it down.
He was ready to do that. Look at the eyes. The moment he catch a pass, he was ready to shoot that shot, and he knows it.
Yeah, but it's not enough just to be ready, man. You gotta have the focus, you gotta have the skill, you gotta stay calm as the time is ticking down. Got it away in time there to extend the lead to 6 points. Harimau Malaysia leading 18-12 as we take a look at the highlights and the Sportsclick assist of the game right there. Great dime by a Harimau Malaysia player. Courtside reporter Janine Sakal.
In Bumi Borneo's last game, their go-to guy, Wisnu, was not in his A game. And he told me earlier it was the exhaustion of the past 2 games finally catching up to him. Now, in what could be their last game, Wisnu told me that no matter what happens tonight, they are here to learn as a very young team and that they will just enjoy the game. Now, back to the panel.
Thank you very much, Janine. Exactly. Coach Adrian, this tournament is a really short tournament. Each team only plays 4 games, and it's not just the 4 games in 1 week, but it's the back-to-back games. How do you deal with that as a coach?
It's never easy as any coach, assistant or head coach or physio. I mean, the time management for the player, it's really important, especially if the player having some kind of injury, or we have an overtime game playing a really hard, tough game last night. Then it's gonna see how you guys gonna apply the techniques on recovery. Can be icing, can be electromagnetic, depending on the session you want to go through. Yeah, but a lot of this stuff is really important on a player's recovery. If not, they couldn't perform on next game.
Exactly. Good one right there. There was a recent topic about Anthony Edwards, struggling after back-to-back games, and Carl Anthony Towns just said it was due to his diet. Shouldn't be having too much fast food and stuff like that. So diet a really important factor there as well. What happened on that foul there as Nick Tem rising up for the tree. Wong Yi-ho banging his way in the pose will draw the foul.
Fouls in number 8, Wisnu. That's his second foul.
The foul will go on Vishnu, captain for Bumi Borneo.
For Yi-ho.
Oh, come on, man. Just make it a half-court 3-point shot and he missed free throw. Come on.
No, man, exactly. 18-12 is still the score. No team has scored in the second quarter up until that free throw right there. Wong Yi-ho knocking it down, and now forcing or trying to force the turnover is Heng Yi-tong. Ball will stay with Bumi Borneo. And we do have a new player checking into the game for Bumi Borneo, or that has checked into the game. Kelvin Chrysler, former player of the team you saw just now, the Elang Pacific Caesar team, has moved clubs to play with Bumi Borneo for the upcoming season in the IBL. And another Bumi Borneo baseline inbounds here. Prawira can't get the three-point shot to go. Good rebound there. Coming down with the team rebound with Wong Yi Ho and Anthony Liu. Yi Tong firing the three, knocking it down.
That was a really patient offense. I mean, although it's not a lot of ball movement, but they were really patient. I mean, a while ago, Quack was down there posting up. Hopefully, Yitong saw that mismatch going on, but Yitong decided not to. And Anthony came out for that screen and created space for Yitong to put that shot up.
Yeah, and they left him wide open right there, but who was not wide open was Steven Orlando with the fadeaway jumper there. Hengi Tong once again open for three, knocking it down to increase this lead. So Bumi Borneo really struggling on the defensive end of the floor. Steven Orlando throwing it out of bounds, almost hitting referee Nelson right there.
It's a really good adjustment right here, having that 2-2-1 full court pressure right there. I mean, right now they're bordering the offense of Bumi right here.
Exactly, 25-12. Harimau Malaysia doubling the score of Bumi Borneo at the moment. And this guy right here, number 13, Muhammad Rizki, tried to get his shot off right there.
You never know. A couple of years later, when he put some muscle up on the shoulder, I mean, that bulldozing is going to be different for him.
And with 0.5 seconds left on the shot clock, I'm not quite sure why the shot clock turned off, but they did have 0.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Timeout will be called by Bumi Borneo to talk things over, perhaps draw up a final play here. What are we expecting out of them?
Right now they're not making shots. I think it's best for their coach to draw up something to get someone wide open right here, especially on the perimeter side. These Harimaus are really big. I mean, they got to create something on the perimeter, have to force them to come all the way up so that the bigs can get something inside. And then the next thing is, I think they're going to talk it over on the 2-2-1 defense. I mean, if they keep on having that problem, pushing through that 2-2-1 full court, then it might be the whole game.
Yeah, they might struggle the whole game right here. But, Bumi Borneo ready for the out-of-bounds play. Let's see what Coach Tondi Raja has drawn up for the team. 0.5 seconds left. Harimau Malaysia will want to defend this and prevent the score here. Here it goes. Oh, gets it off in time, and Muhammad Rizki following up his own shot.
That was a really good decoy on that play right there. They have a screen to get all the attention on one side, and Muhammad Rizki was wide open in the middle.
Yeah, and it was just a drive down the lane, but his defender just wasn't paying attention. Kelvin Chrysler to Vishnu. Back to number 7, Steven Orlando gets into the post. This guy, Arion Tio, nice post move there. It will be a sideline inbounds here for Harimau Malaysia. Bumi Borneo forcing the deflection here, and Mei Mei receiving that inbound pass. Gets it back to Yi Tong. Yi Tong gets the screen from Quack. Quack on the pop. Three-pointer, no good. Anthony Liu rebound, and Nicholas Tem. Three-pointer for Nicholas Tem.
Nicholas actually is a really good scorer. until he got that injury recently. I'm so excited to see how is he gonna perform on this one.
And I do believe referee Nelson will call a kickball violation right there. Still a 12-point lead for Harimau Malaysia.
Good to see when Harimau Malaysia had that 2-1 full court pressure, and then on the other end, Bumi is gonna go back that full court man-to-man pressure on them again. Good to see two of these teams are gonna go against each other.
Exactly, and Leo Argus said Tiawan just checking into the game, but the cold weather here not bothering him. Knocking down a tree to start off his night. Nick Tem looks for Mei in the corner. Will space the floor. Oh, and a foul call there.
On Anthony again.
On Anthony. Good call, coach.
That's his third foul. First team foul for Harimau Malaysia. Subdivision minus for Anthony.
0 points and 3 fouls so far. He will check out of the game. Milo Mak Long Sing will check back in, as well as Wei Xian Fu with the fancy haircut once again. Checking in for Nick Tem. Did you allow these kind of hairstyles when you guys were in KL Dragons, coach?
You have freedom to do whatever you want, as long you can manage it. You wash your hair and it doesn't smell during practice. Then I guess we're okay with that.
Yeah, Wei Xian Fu not getting the tree to go down there. Perhaps a little bit of air resistance going through his hair. But we do want to shout out the guys that are behind so many of these Harimau Malaysia hairstyles, the fancy hairstyles. Quick with the perm as well. Oi Xian Fu in dreadlocks. The guy not on the court, Hu Jia Hao as well with good, nice hairstyle. Is the underrated barber guys. Right down there in Negeri Sembilan. Handles the hair, so if you do want to get some fancy hairstyles like they do on the court, remember to check them out on Instagram. Underrated barber is the handle. Ting Chun Hong, all the way to the rim, and 1-on-3 break there.
Good job for Mei to try to score on that one to stop the momentum for Bumi, but right now, what I doesn't like is Wei Yong. Wei Yong, we take that as the first line point guard for our national team, but right now he's turning the ball over too many times. For me, as a point guard, you really got to read that game and really have to protect the ball. Your turnover sometimes is going to kill that momentum for your team.
And once again, I don't know if they are slightly underestimating this Bumi Borneo team with the strength of their squad here, but Ong Wei Yong, gambling with a lot of these full court transition passes, and a lot of them have not come off tonight. Mei, 3-pointer on top of the key. Bumi Borneo back on the attack, will get the ball past the halfway line, being trapped there. Gets the ball to Vishnu, calls for a screen. Behind the back, looking for an option. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Goes to the post, and Julius Cesar knocking down the 2. We will see what the referee calls.
Passing out for Julius Cesar. Foul number 28, Milo.
Look at that. Look at their drive. They really put the ball. Sorry, look at the drive. They really put the body on it. That creates. If let's say the defender is not gonna catch up on the footwork, then most likely he's gonna foul. Looking at it, Milo didn't follow up on the footstep, but only having the hand up and being behind him, it's really the disadvantage for a defender.
Yeah, exactly. This guy Julius Cesar, quite the player here, the center for the team, undersized a little bit. Oh, and that was a dangerous one, but I think Chun Hong with the nice 3 in transition there. Vishnu almost lost Xian Fu there on the stop. And Julius Cesar wants to force his way to the rim. Once again, throwing it away in transition. Vishnu Gets it taken away. Leo will recover the ball behind the back. And Yanto trying to find his teammate, and it's Arleon Tio. Still no good there. Ong Wei Yong stops on the dime with Ting Chun Hong. 3 straight 3-pointers for Mei Mei.
I mean, looking at Mei Mei, that reminds me of someone, Mr. Law Shifai. I'm not too sure remember that Dragon shooter right there before Shifai got the knee surgery. I mean, Shifai was explosive as Mei Mei right here. Both of them can really shoot, and then they're explosive right under the basket. I mean, you really have to respect these guys.
You know, I can't say I paid attention to a lot of basketball during that era of Malaysian basketball, but I do know the name Law Shifai. Great shooter for the KL Dragons, you know. And Mei Mei perhaps trying to take over that nickname of the best shooter from Malaysia.
Looks like it, but I guess going back to the record, I think our shooter right here, Satya Silan, still holds the record in Asia. One of the best shooters we have in Malaysia.
One of the best shooters, one of the best point guards as well. Coaching the MBC team, which you will see in the playoffs. Xianfu trying to drive to the rim, will fall to the ground, and a foul is called right there. Don't want to be too aggressive right here, you know. They still have the playoffs to go. Referee Nelson Chan calling a technical foul right there on the coaching staff. So I do believe Harimau Malaysia will have 1 free throw here before the ball goes back to them.
So what do you think about the call a while ago on the text on the bench? So do you think, I mean, ref to call that, or do you think they should give them a warning first?
Yeah, I know. I do think that referee Nelson is just trying to settle. You know, he doesn't want the bench to get a little bit too out of control. That was a legit foul right there.
It was a legit foul right there, but I mean, personally, I think, I mean, we are human with emotion. Definitely, sometimes things happen. You gotta jump up and stuff like that. But as long as they are not stepping into the court, they are on the court side, they are not making, I mean, a big fuss. I guess might be a little bit too much for me. I mean, you can just give them a warning before giving that tag. That's what I think.
Yeah, you know, and you are a very animated coach on the sidelines as well. You know, perhaps even more animated than Mr. Tondi Raja right here on the Bumi Borneo sidelines. But you know, yeah, I agree with you. You know, Tondi Raja wasn't necessarily too animated. He was just protesting the call a little bit there.
I know. I mean, as a coach, this is part of us. Basketball is part of us. We are passionate about it. When we were doing coaching, I mean, basically our whole mind, it's that 100% is with basketball. So anything happen in the court, that might affect our emotion as well. I mean, this is our career. So I think, yeah, I mean, as a coach, we should control our emotion a little bit. But we know it's emotion, man. Sometimes you just can't control.
Yeah, I know, man. I mean, it's just instinct because of the passion that you have for basketball. But Julius Cesar, with a passion for scoring right there, manages to knock down that shot, and a nice layup there. Lee Jing-hong hasn't scored a basket yet from the field. Only 2 free throws so far, but knocks it down right there.
It was an N1, but look at him. I mean, he moved. He moved funny. Look at the left hand below and the shot with the floater right up there. I mean, that looks like a toad right there.
Yeah, you know, almost going for like a piggyback right on the Bumi Borneo player. So 42-24 is the score at the moment. This looks like a blowout here after a really close first quarter. Harimau Malaysia will get the 2 points to go, and coach Tondi Raja not happy about the call. He's discussing it with Mr. Referee Nelson right now. And you can see there, yeah, that is a shooting foul right there on the motion going up for the shot. Got a hack on the hand there, and Lee Jing-hong smiling. knowing that this call will not be turned around.
But look at it. That definitely is a foul. You saw that right hand was on Jing Hon's left hand. I mean that is a contact during that shot up.
Yep, and you know, Hugh Jia Hao 2 days ago had the Mickey Mouse hairstyle, but today coming on with a different hairstyle. I can't even describe what it is.
I know, but I like this one better than Mickey Mouse one.
Fair enough, you know, good job to you guys at Underrated Barber for these unique hairstyles, giving us a topic to talk about every single game. Wow! Spin move there by Milo. He went for the reverse layup, but missed there. Oh, nice passing play there, and Julius Cesar losing the ball as he went up for the shot. Gets turned around by Ong Wei Yong.
3 seconds, yeah, I know, just that.
Great call right there. Do speak into the microphone, coach.
I know, but a while ago I saw that one that was a clean swipe away a while ago, but on the way coming down here, that was definitely 3 seconds. I mean, 3 passes happen and Milo is still under the basket, so yep.
Yeah, you know, just putting on a show is the Harimau Malaysia side at the moment. Lee Jing Hong, perhaps not expecting the pass to come to him. You know, he had Ong Wei Yong with the open lane, and then Oi Sien Fu with the nice cut, and then it still found its way to Lee Jing Hong. So Bumi Borneo back here, turning the ball over again. Lee Jing Hong, spin move inside, gets it to go.
I guess the main thing in offense for Bumi right here, it's the spacing. It doesn't really have the spacing, although they are playing on the horns. You saw the 2 shooters on the side. I mean, that's dragging the 3rd, 4th defender right in the paint. They couldn't get anything right in the paint right now.
Yeah, great analysis there. Another traveling call by referee Nelson there. You know, the referees have been calling a lot of traveling violations in this Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship. And we won't get a replay right here on that travel. But with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the first half, Harimau Malaysia 46-24, leading by a lot here. Nick Tem will be expecting more playing time as the game goes down the wire. Lee Jing Hong trying to take advantage of that. Nick Tem rushing, knocking down the shot.
Good ball movement. I mean, good patience right there. I mean, they really dragged the clock all the way until under 24 seconds before the shot out. I know the ref called travel right here, but you look at it, they move the ball well. They are looking for open shooters right here.
Yeah, but Nick Tem just not putting the ball down before sidestepping there. You can do that in the NBA. You know, they have that 0-1-2 call, but you know, not allowed right here according to FIBA rules. So a good protest there on the sideline, and referee Nelson Chan as well. Acknowledging his mistake there and changing his call to a travel. So ball will stay with Bumi Borneo here as they almost turn the ball over. Oh no! The ball will go to Harimau Malaysia. As they line up for the inbounds play. Get it to Nick Tem. One more chance to knock down the tree. This time it's no good. And Bumi Borneo spinning around, finding Sebastian. Bumi Borneo on the offense again. Yanto looking for an open teammate, or trying to. Arion Tio lets the shot go, and it's a 3-point foul right there.
I mean, for Bumi on their offense, try to drag everything along the free throw line extended. I mean, I can understand why you play this way, but if you don't, I mean, put some back cuts or some back screens happening right there. You're not creating opportunity right here because you can see all the ball movement is only along on top of the key, and you don't see a lot of ball moving to the corner, make the defender have to come all the way out, and then you're gonna post. Every time the ball is gonna go up to the post, top of the key, back to the post again, top of the key. It's pretty much predictable.
Yeah, you know, just predictable offense here. And you know, I do see a lot of comments in the live stream here asking for which teams have made it to the semifinals. I do believe Harimau Malaysia have made it to the semifinals, as well as KL Asil, who dropped their first game just now, and Malacca Basketball Club as well. So 3 Malaysian teams making it to the semifinals. I'm not quite sure which fourth team made it. I do believe it's the Pilipinas Aguias team. We'll have to check right after the game. I do see some comments here saying that FIBA does allow the 0 step there, but you know, not before putting down the ball. So the travel call there still stands. And 46-26, the score at the moment as the clock ticks down. In the first half, Heng Yi Tong trying to find Wan Xiong. Wan Xiong back to Heng Yi Tong. And an air ball there on the miss.
Yitong doesn't have to rush that one. You got 9 seconds on the shot clock. Just move 1 or 2 more passes before you get another shooter.
Yes, sir. And you know, just sometimes court awareness or the shot clock awareness is not something that our guards are well used to. And slip there as a Yanto trying to find a way through. Double dribble there.
I mean, for me, that's bad decision. Your teammate just passed you the ball, you get the ball, and then you saw how they rotate, and then you just drive into your teammate. I mean, you can drive left hand, you doesn't have to go right hand and drive into your teammate. That's a lot of defender right there, and then you don't get opening.
Exactly, so not quite good spacing right there for Bumi Borneo, but in the transition again, perhaps playing too fast for their own good. Harimau Malaysia turning the ball over there just before the last seconds. The half-court heave no good for Bumi Borneo. 46-26 is your final score entering the halftime break. As the players take a break here and you can enjoy these halftime highlights, we will take a break as well. Do join us coming back in a bit for the second half of this game right here at the Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship Malaysia 2022.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
Pushing with it. Yes, Jonathan.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
Pushing with it. Yes, Jonathan.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
250. 250. Knee high. Pushing with Yes, Jonathan.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
Pushing with Yes, Jonathan.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
Hello and welcome back to the live stream right here. Harimau Malaysia at the moment leading Bumi Borneo by a massive margin, 20 points here. But we will go quickly to our courtside reporter Janine Sakal with the halftime interview.
We are here with our leading scorer from Harimau Malaysia, and of course, it's Maymay. Now, Maymay, tell me, what are the emotions running through your head because of your consistent performance?
Just keep shooting, but mostly is more need some confidence to shoot. Last game I really shoot shit, so this one I feel my hand back.
Now, for my second question, now that we are looking at your, we're looking to clean this first round, how do you guys plan to close this game out?
Just please defend, and then because we are already get into the semi-final, so we play this like practice, and then move on to the semi. Yeah, that's it.
Sure, you guys are looking forward to the next round, and now let's turn it back to the panel.
Thank you very much. They're a very interesting interview for Mr. Maymay right there. Yes, he did not shoot well from the field the previous game, but you know, coming back here, he's already got 13 points so far at the halftime mark. 46-26 is the score at halftime. Coach Adrian, what do you see from the stats that is on screen at the moment?
I mean, biggest factor right here is Harimau Malaysia is gaining a lot of points from out of turnovers. They got 11, and Bumi doesn't score anything out of turnovers yet. And fast break point, like Malaysia got 17, means out of 46, we got 17 points out of fast break, and we definitely had a really deep bench. We got 21 points out of the bench. So if you compare that way, definitely Bumi cannot match up with whatever we have right now. But personally, I think, it's only 20 points. You got second half to catch back. If let's say Bumi does a really good defense and start making up shots, then they might come close by the end of third quarter.
Yeah, and you know, speaking about the turnover battle, Bumi Borneo has 15 turnovers, but Harimau Malaysia not particularly taking care of the ball well, considering how dominant they are in, the offense there with 10 turnovers. Is there any insights that you can give us there?
This national team is a really young team. As a coach, I doesn't think 10 turnovers for a half is something really good. You look at the really good, let's say, Makabayan or some other bigger teams like that. They don't really turn the ball over much. And then 10 turnovers, maybe it's in a game, not in a half.
Exactly, right there. So this team has to, both teams, to be fair, has to take care of the ball much better here. No matter what offense you're playing, no matter if it's the run and gun, no matter if it is the 8 seconds offense here, but they do have to take care of the ball a little bit better here as Bumi Borneo tries to get their comeback trail down. Wisnu, number 8, will get them started here with a nice bucket in the paint. Trying to force the turnover is Bumi Borneo. Harimau Malaysia will back it out. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Wei Yong pick and roll. Anthony Liu doesn't get it to go. And the coach's bench of Bumi Borneo just reacting there to not grabbing your defensive rebound.
That's a really good pick and roll from Wei Yong right here, getting Anthony open. It's just Anthony need to step up and finish that shot.
Exactly, he was wide open there going to the rim, but not wide open was Mei there as Julius Cesar finishes, cleans up the messes set by his teammate right there. Harimau Malaya goes to Wong Wei Yong behind the back pass, so really fancy. A very similar layup right there for Anthony Liu, but still unable to finish. Ong Wei Yong going away from the screen there, gets it into Wong Yihao, and Kwek in the corner will miss once again. Harimau Malaysia now down to a 16-point advantage only as Bumi Borneo tries the tree to get it back. So both teams playing really fast right here. Top scorer for Bumi Borneo is Julius Cesar. Mei is the top scorer for Harimau Malaysia. The ball will bounce above the backboard.
Not too bad of an offense right here, but I don't see a lot of spacing. They put 3 guys down there. That is gonna make the paint crowded. Of course, you can always create for Mei, but looking at it, they only put one trusted shooter right outside. You can see Yeho is down the post. If Yeho is gonna move out to the perimeter, then maybe you got more shooting option right out there, and then you get easier post move down the paint.
Yeah, so their fancy style of play, not necessarily the most efficient, not keeping good spacing around their ball handler there. Trying to force the pass there, but Julius Cesar comes up with the loose ball.
Lucky.
yeah, but luck plays a part, Luck plays a part sometimes. And Bumi Borneo fighting really hard to get back into this game. Kwek Tian Yuan, top of the key. Anthony Liu, nice offensive board.
Look at this offense a while ago. You look at Yihao is going to pose a smaller player, and all the other players are going to spread out on the other side of the court. That is going to create a lot of space for Yihao to play that post, and when Yihao going to punch the ball out, you can see shooters get more space, more time. They can take their time to put the shot out.
Yes, and just answering some questions, Suheri Wijaya, the Harimau Malaysia squad is a full national team, set up. They are using this tournament as a tune-up for their international games at Mongolia. And, going back to earlier comment there as Bumi Borneo makes that shot, Yanigo Arbaz Yanigo says that Harimau needs a low post defender there. Yes, as you can see, Anthony Liu is our low post enforcer. Foul is called on the rebound right there.
Right, definitely agree with whatever this fan is trying to say, that we don't have a low post defender right here, but that really depending on how the head coach is thinking. Maybe he just want to forego that post right down there and create more speed on the court. That's why they go with a smaller player and run the floor down.
Yeah, and Anthony Liu also capable of running the transition there. Number 22 from Bumi Borneo missing that three-point shot there. Anthony Liu unable to finish there. 3 out of 4 times. Bumi Borneo also struggling to finish at the rim. There is a foul as Julius Cesar gets called for it.
You see, it was a 20-point game before the second half, but look at the point right now. It's only 14 left and they're back in the game, and 6 minutes left in the third quarter. If the momentum keep going on Bumi's way, you never know. By the end of third quarter, they are back in the game. It might be less than 10-point game.
Exactly, Harimau Malaysia only scoring 2 so far, and most of their points coming from second chance opportunities inside the paint. So Vishnu distributing, gets back the ball, will fire. He's the veteran on this squad. Very consistent, but your guy right there, Muhammad Rizki with the putback.
You see, another turnover. I just can't take this anymore. This is a national squad. You have to take care of the ball more. You got to make sure it's not going to turn over every time when you get I mean, it's not even under pressure.
Yeah, it's not even under pressure. They weren't even pushing the pace there, but true to what you say, this national team of Malaysia does have to take care of the ball a little bit better. They will not succeed in the international stage. Muhammad Rizki, I see you, Coach Adrian. I know you like this player. This player could have a good game. Rizki comes up with the steal. Coming the other way, Vishnu.
I told you, right? This Muhammad Rizki, it's a big role player right now. Although he's young, the way he's contributing to the team is really big time right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A timeout will be called by the Harimau Malaysia squad right here after the Vishnu offensive foul. Not enjoying the call by the referee. Perhaps, Indonesian referees calling it another way back where they're from.
Nah, I mean, calling on offensive foul have a lot of stuff to consider. The first one is the timing, who stands there first, or the drive happened first, or the defender is there first. A lot of stuff. That is a really tough call. I can see if the offense is not going into the body but going to the side, that might not be a offensive foul. But from a ref angle, she saw that the driver is driving into the body of the defender. So yep. I mean, it's a tough call. It is a tough call.
Yeah, definitely a good analysis there on that offensive foul call. I do see some fans calling out for a friendly game between the Indonesia Patriots and the Malaysian Harimau Malaysia. What do you think of that?
Now, if you ask me if I'm the head coach of the national, definitely I'll go for that challenge. I mean, they're good, they're strong. I mean, that's something for us to learn as well.
Yeah, and it will be a good experience. As Suheri Wijaya said, the game would improve both teams there. So great discussion going on in the live chat as this game is getting closer by the minute. 50-38 now, only a 12-point lead for Harimau Malaysia. They will, I believe, settle down their offense as they get into this action here. Kelvin Chrysler asking the referees to take a look at that. May knocking down that three-pointer. Chrysler gets it over the half court and drawing a foul there. Nice call or nice shout there to draw the foul.
Right, but you shouldn't have, argue for a foul during the game plays. It's not an inbound, it's not the stop of the game. The game is still running, no point arguing, you just continue catch up. Just because of the argue, you get Meme wide open and Meme put a shot in.
Yeah, you know, Kelvin Chrysler arguing the call right there, not enjoying it, but you know, gotta play till the whistle, like a lot of coaches say. Bumi Borneo. Pick and roll. Julius Cesar kicks it out. T.O. Ooh! The toilet bowl cleaner right there.
That was close, but it was good offense. I mean, good find. It was wide open on that mid-range. It was good offense.
A foul is called right there. And I'm not too sure about that one. I didn't see a lot of illegal play right there.
I know, for me it's just a bum. I mean, part of basketball. Can't just kill that.
No, just the defender staying in front of the offensive player, you know, playing defense. You know?
Well, the ref might not see the same way.
Okay, so you know, we do trust it there. Kelvin Chrysler now getting called for the foul there as Bumi Borneo in the penalty at the moment. And if I read the body language right from the Bumi Borneo team, they are getting a little bit too frustrated here. But nothing you can do there. It's just the way it works right here. Xianfu knocking down the first one. We'll have one more to come and misses right there. Bumi Borneo. Sebastian bringing the ball up the court. Gets it to Chrysler. Chrysler looking for an option. Thought about the tree. T.O.
Big ball, shot clock reset to 14 seconds.
Throws the ball off a defender, it does seem.
That was smart. Actually, he was really wide open. Just that, yeah, that missed pass right over there. But it was a really smart offense.
So a shot clock resets to 14 right there. Nice three-pointer by Kevin Chrysler. And Heng Yi-tong checking back into the game. Xianfu gets it into the low post, gets it back. He can fire this tree. Oh, a little bit of contact right there. But it is a foul call off the ball. Oh, Kelvin Chrysler getting called for another foul right here.
2 shots for 20.
And Bumi Borneo just taking the hard runt.
I know. I saw it too. I mean, it's a box out right down there, but just that hand was like holding on cracks. Cracks are tight right there. I guess it's because of that movement that the ref is gonna call that.
Yep, great one there. And Jarek, you are asking for our predictions for the finals, how the finals will go. Coach Adrian, you have any opinion on that?
I won't comment so early. I mean, you still have a day off. I mean, those second round team is going to make a lot of adjustment right down there. We never know until we see them on Saturday. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what type of adjustment they make. Then, yeah, maybe that time will be a better time for comment. Right now, if ever I comment, I mean, those coaches right out there is not going to do whatever I say.
That's true. That's true. You know, with 3 Malaysian teams already qualifying for the playoffs, I do believe the 4th team is already confirmed, but I'm unable to check it right now while I'm commentating. So I do believe that it might be an all-Malaysian final here at the Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship Finals, which will be played on Sunday night. Kelvin Chrysler not getting called for a foul on a single possession there, and will not get the tree. Heng Yi-tong broke the ankles, but you know, no finish to the play. Yi-tong will fire the tree, gets it out, and Ma Wan-xiong manages to clean that up. Sebastian, the player whose ankles got broken right there. Oh, almost a backcourt violation, but Sebastian will hand it off to Kelvin Chrysler. Three-pointer is good from Kelvin Chrysler.
I mean, not being easy that you can find a way when the opponent keep on changing on defense. I mean, good find right here, really good find.
And a nice steal right there in transition. Too dangerous with the cross-court pass. And Kelvin Chrysler finishes the play right there. Similarly, on the opposite end, Milo getting the easy two in transition. No one back for Bumi Borneo. Got to get the ball across half court. They do just before the 8-second violation there. Kelvin Chrysler to the rim. Oh, finishing over contact. And unafraid of challenging Milo right there at the rim. Yi-tong to Milo, will rise up for the tree, knocking it down.
That was a big shot. I mean, that is to just shut Bumi out. I mean, it's you gotta come guard me. It's not only under the basket. You're gonna come out guard me at the perimeter as well. That is really demoting for Bumi.
Yeah, man, and you know the error of pace and space at the moment as Bumi Borneo turns it over yet again. Arion Theo tries to draw a foul there from Arion Theo. Sorry, Sien Fu trying to draw the foul there on Arion Theo, but unsuccessfully doing so. Nice shot there by Sebastian. Getting them back a little bit here. Yi-tong to Wan-xiong. Hesitation. Thought about the three, passes it off to Sien Fu instead, knocking it down. Sien Fu with the three-pointer. Foul called there by referee Nelson on Heng Yi-tong.
I mean, right now Bumi is not doing a great job on breaking the zone. You can see they're just walking down the lane. That's first. Second thing, they doesn't force that zone defense into a choice where who do I have to guard? Do I have to take him or him? But it's like a one-on-one play right down here.
Good point right there, Coach Adrian. And Sebastian once again left open and three-point shot.
Right, you see, it's a zone, so you're gonna move to the right spot where there's open and you can create that shot right there. You can't just be standing there.
Yep, and William Wan-xiong, a three-point shootout right here going on in this game. Oh, almost a 5-second violation on the inbounds there. Bumi Borneo gets it over the half-court line, and it's Arion Theo who will slow things down. Sebastian back to Chrysler. Chrysler over to Raymond. Nice layup right there. You saw what's happened. You appreciate it, Coach Adrian.
That was a really good move. I mean, you saw that fake and that footwork putting in. That was really good.
So a really frantic end to the third quarter here. One more quarter of play. 15-point lead for Harimau Malaysia. Bumi Borneo managing to get it back down a little bit here in the third as we will take a break here. Do leave your comments down below. We will try to answer any questions you have, or Coach Adrian will try to answer any questions you have. And, you know, we'll take a break right here. Yeah, welcome back here to this game between the Harimau Malaysia and the Bumi Borneo side. The stadium is slightly packed right here on Thursday night as you see the TNT co-drive of the game. A 15-point lead for Harimau Malaysia. And just as we were just about to start the fourth quarter of action, we do have a sideline report coming in from our courtside reporter, Janine Sakal.
Bumi Borneo's AA Wisnu is often confused with the other Indonesian basketball legend RK Wisnu, who is actually his former teammate and roommate before this young Borneo team. And it is from RK that the younger Wisnu learned leadership and having the right mentality. And now for the opposing backcourt, despite looking to sweep the elimination round, Coach Jeff Guiernes was relentless in talking strategy earlier and reminded Harimau Malaysia to respect the opponent. Now back to the panel.
And they're respecting the opponent they are doing there as Anthony Liu with the putback to start the fourth quarter of action.
That's his second foul. First team foul for Harimau Malaysia.
Coach Adrian, one thing that I failed to notice there, AA Vishnu with 5 fouls already in this game.
Yeah, that's why he's not back on the court. I mean, you got to give respect to these Bumi Borneo players. I mean, losing their main scorer and still on the third quarter, that effort, I mean, bring them back to 15 points. You really got to respect that. They play with heart.
Exactly. Hu Jiahao with the spin move and the three is no good right there. Calvin Chrysler, one of the players tasked to take over from Vishnu right there. And a lot of the ball handling duties going to Sebastian. Oh, nice move there by Julius Cesar, but no finish on that trip. Hu Jiahao leaking out, gets the layup to go. And this is turning back into a blowout here. Bumi Borneo back on offense, losing their main players, and Nicholas Tem gets ready to check in for Harimau Malaysia. Oh, Arion Tio. There's a nice pass there to find Hu Jiahao, and the tree is knocked down there by the number 31. Hu Jiahao to Yi Thong, three-pointer goes up and goes down.
They are hot right now, I tell you. Harimau Malaysia are really hot right now.
Yeah, you know, this Harimau Malaysia team, when they get into their rhythm, they are able to, put points up in a hurry right there. And Chester Wing says, he reminded me of what this Hu Jiahao hairstyle is about, it looks like the Jeremy Lin hairstyle when he was with the Hornets.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I guess that's one of the haircut the barber gave them. I think he got sponsored with that.
Yeah, I mean, they did promise to give some of his commentators haircuts. So if you do want to go down to the Grisam Vilan right there, as you can see, Jeremy Lin, hairstyle player, knocking down that AICC three-point shot of the game and then assisting Heng Yi Tong on this three-pointer, leading to the timeout called by Bumi Borneo right here with 7:49 left in the game.
And many might not know, actually, Jiahao was our finals MVP for MPL D-League. Yeah, don't look at the size. I mean, when he's fire up, he's on. It's not that easy to guard him. He's really quick.
I know. Like, he's a really good player, usually playing with the NS Matrix team under the tutelage of Coach Jeff Viernes as well. He's definitely learned a lot from Jeff Viernes as a veteran point guard. Bumi Borneo trapping aggressively now. Raymond will get it to the other side. Driving inside, will get the ball to Rawira. Oh, splits the defense and lays the ball up.
That was a really good move.
And again, turnover in transition. Steven Orlando's got to be careful of the man behind him. Orlando driving to the basket, kicking it out. Oh, that's a long three. Kelvin Chrysler, confident in his shot-making abilities, but couldn't knock it down there. Hu Jiahao finds the open corner, knocking it down.
That's why he's the finals MVP in D-League.
Good call right there by Mr. Adrian. Right next to me. Oh, nice no-look pass there.
Miscommunication on defense. I mean, no one's telling Mark Loxing a while ago saying that that's a backdoor cut right there.
And honestly, these two teams just playing too fast. You know, I don't think they give a damn about defense right now. Tree after tree after tree. Heng Yi Tong now with the tree. And it does seem like there's going to be about 77 trees to put up for the Harimau Malaysia team here. Referee has not have to do a thing for a while here in the fourth quarter, but the first call here by referee Nelson will be a foul on Hu Jiahao.
First foul, second team foul for Harimau Malaysia. Substitution, video Abbas for Calvin Chrysler, Yi Ho. Milo.
Coach of the Bumi Borneo team calling out a play for the players on the floor right now. As we'll see what they set up here. Steven Orlando releasing that tree. Don't think that is the set play or the desired outcome there, is it, Coach?
I don't think so. I mean, it's all a zone and you're not finding a way to break it just by putting up random shot. I mean, yeah, I don't think that's the one. But yeah, he put it up and yeah, what happened happens.
And not a good foul on this side of the floor as well. Hu Jiahao getting fouled on the three-point attempt, as you can see here. Steven Orlando will pick up the foul as he bumped into the Malaysian player after he released the ball. But as I was saying yesterday, a lot of fouls on jump shooters here in this tournament, you know, when coaches typically tell you not to foul jump shooters.
I mean, some of them, I mean, especially players, they doesn't know. I mean, the moment they release the ball, you shouldn't have touched him until, I mean, he landed. If he is still in the air, the moment you put your arm on him ready for that box out, then most likely the ref is going to call a foul.
Yeah, exactly, you know. And you know, the referees do want to protect the players here. And a foul back on the other end. So Bumi Borneo will get these 3 points straight back here.
Foul is on number 16, Point. That's his second foul.
Sultan Prawira will be the player going to the line. Has 7 points in the game so far. And once again, a very spread out scoring for a Bumi Borneo team today.
That is not smart at all.
And a 3-point play turning into a possible 4-point play. Maybe that was the set play that Coach Tondi Raja was drawing up in his huddle.
Nah, that's one of the problem with Malaysian players sometimes. I mean, you saw the shot went up. It's either you take it easy, you thought it's going in, or someone else is going to pick up for you. You're going to do that box out right there, holding that the offense, not letting them going down to your pin and get that one. I mean, if you let them get let them get that rebound right there, I mean, most likely you're going to foul because it's such short time you're going to react. It's not that easy.
Oh, a long three from Nicholas Tem. He's enjoying himself here in this game, that's for sure. 30-point lead now for Harimau Malaysia, and Bumi Borneo looks out of it at the moment. 5 minutes left. So Bumi Borneo just wants to do well here. No defense for Harimau Malaysia. As Bumi Borneo gets 2 points there. Nick Tem asking for a screen. Not sure if he'll pull up for the three. A nice flip pass back to Quek. Jab step. Wei Yong. Oh.
Wei Yong.
Does get the step through to go down. Once again, Bumi Borneo still trailing by 30. Steven Orlando thought about the tree, and it is Yanto who will take the shot. Prawira, offensive board, puts it up, and too strong there. Defended well by Mei Mei. Mei Mei gets the ball down low. He will lose the ball, but it finds its way to Wong Yi Hao. Nick Tim with the hustle.
I mean, I think right now Bumi has to be a little bit more organized. I mean, look from here, it's a bit messy. Doesn't mind it, defense or offense, they're doing everything messy right now.
Yeah, and this whole quarter has been a mess so far, man. Nicholas Temdo making the most out of the chaos, knocking down his second tree in as many possessions. Yanto all the way to the rim will lay it up. And this might break the record for most points scored at the Filbasket International Championship here in Malaysia, as Malaysia will look to put up the points. Foul is called right there on the floor. We will see who it goes on. I think
Foul number 2, Rio
goes
Agum.
on Rio Agum.
Second team foul for Bumi Borneo.
Bumi Borneo, you know, just a very disciplined team. Like, they're not fouling a lot, you know. Even with that, that's only their second team foul of the quarter.
I mean, they are a really well-trained team, just that they're a little bit young, they need more exposure, and I think in size-wise, they're a little bit small as well.
But not allowing size to affect them there is Bumi Borneo, as they get the steal of a Kwek there, and then drawing the foul is Rio Agum. So the player who committed the foul on that side gets back 2 points for Bumi Borneo.
2 shots for Rio Agum.
That's a tough move there. A very physical play. We'll get to see the replay here.
Number 16, Kwek penalty.
There's a Kwek.
That was the 4th foul on
What do you
Kwek.
say there, coach?
I saw other stuff, I saw a flop happening right there, but just at that angle that ref might see, I mean, Kwek gave him a push, but I don't know, it's just a lot of acting from the right now I saw.
Great one there. You know, it might be a little bit of a flop, but
smart.
yeah,
It was
exactly,
smart,
smart play. And you know, Kwek was allowing him to push him inside, you know, to start the thing. So not necessarily all on the player as well, the Bumi Borneo player as well. And a good tactic there, and knocking down the free throw is Bumi Borneo. Wei Yong to Milo, nice ILO pass there to Kwek. Kwek with the fadeaway, doesn't get it to go. Not defended there, but missing the shot is Kwek Kian Yuen. Nice pass inside, and looking up. Bumi Borneo gets back the offensive board. Driving to the rim and finishing there. Nice move by Sultan Prawira. Beating his defender. Wei Yong to Milo to Yeho. 3 off target. Mei Mei with the offensive board. Wei Yong now will try a 3 that misses. Oh, nice pass there by Prawira. And Ting Chun Hong doing it on the defensive end as well. And that will be a foul on Rio Agum right there.
Foul is number 2, Relo Akun. That's his third foul.
Right,
Foul for
looks
Bumi
like it.
Borneo.
Harimau Malaysia is a little bit slowed down. I mean, they're not pushing that hard anymore. And on defense, you see they're just lazing around, letting people just drive in. But on offense, yeah, I can see they're running something. Just whether they can execute it or not, that's another story.
Yes, good information there by Mr. Coach Adrian. And out in the break is Bumi Borneo, and a nice finish there as Milo tried to challenge that shot. And Harimau Malaysia really frantic here, and 2 free throws coming up for Yanto of Bumi Borneo.
Right, I know with this lead, I don't think Bumi Borneo is going to come back, but look at how they play. I mean, I respect that vibe, I respect that attitude right there. I mean, they are not going down without any fight right here.
And you know, I think they've earned the respect of a lot of fans in the building today. You know, they were the underdogs coming to this side. We did speak to the depth of the bench, the depth of quality on the bench for Harimau Malaysia, whereas, you know, Bumi Borneo, you know, missing their veteran presence early in the game, has struggled here to come back. But I do have news about the semi-final and finals schedule. You will be able to see it on the Filbasket Instagram page later on their social medias. But on Saturday at 6 p.m., Kuala Lumpur Asil will take on Pilipinas Aguias. And at 8 p.m., Harimau Malaysia taking on MBC in an all-local affair. So do get your tickets for the action there before the winner of the both semi-final games will play each other in the finals on Sunday night. So do stay tuned to Filbasket on all their social medias there, as this game is about to run down here. 98-77 is the score. Harimau Malaysia will have 2 more possessions here, trying to gamble for the steal. Milo unable to knock it down, and Bumi Borneo still trying to run in possession. Yanto with the slide travel. And Yanto still giving it their all. Only 13 seconds left on the clock. Definitely worthy of respect, but it does seem that after these free throws,
that's his second foul.
it might be the end of the game here for Bumi Borneo. Any last words for this game, Coach Adrian?
I mean, good seeing how Bumi ran up against the national squad during the last 2.5 minutes. It was really fun watching. It's just that I guess the national team really have to make a lot of adjustment right here. And I know it's a blown-out game, but still, you got to respect the opponent and play basketball to the last second.
Yeah, there you go. Another offensive rebound of a free throw miss. So Harimau Malaysia not necessarily focusing to close out the game in this 4th quarter, but you know, a win is a win. They will stay perfect in this Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship. They will stay perfect in the campaign, the regular season campaign. Ong Wei Yong will get into the front court here and dap up the Bumi Borneo guys. That will be the official score, 98-77. Harimau Malaysia stays perfect here in the Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship. And as we do wait for Janine Sakal with our post-game interview here, you know, just 2 teams with a gulf of talent, you know. Like you said, Muhammad Rizki of Bumi Borneo performing well today. Julius Cesar as well, someone that has done well, obviously with their veteran guard Vishnu, AA Vishnu, who was fouled out earlier. You know, they gave it a good fight, but still not enough here today. And once again, just reminding our viewers on stream, the final standings has been confirmed. And Pilipinas Aguias will take on the KL Asil team, if I did not remember wrong. KL Asil will take on Pilipinas Aguias at 6 p.m. on Saturday after a day of rest tomorrow. And then at 8 p.m. on Saturday, this team right here, the Harimau Malaysia team, will take on Malacca Basketball Club in what will be an all-Malaysian affair. So we're just waiting for the player of the game here. I do believe it will be Mr. Ting Junhong. Any other options for player of the game? We just got the stat sheet right here.
I think looking at it, Mimi is the best player so far. I mean, you can see no turnovers, and he scored 16 for the team. His, you see his efficiency is 15 points. Means every time we go on the court, it's going to be contribution instead of doing bad for the team. Yeah, but look at it. I think he's the only one player that is really solid right now for the national squad.
The players just gotta play, just playing catch up now. To Mr. May there, Malaysia's #1, standing by with Janine Sakau for the post-match interview right now. Let's go over to our courtside reporter.
We have here our player of the game from Harimau Malaysia, May. Now, May, what can we expect from Harimau Malaysia in the next round?
We entered for a semi-final, right? So we against the NBC. So I think we need to defend the import. And then, listen to the coach plan. Yeah, that's all.
Listen to the coach. Now, do you have any message to your fans who are watching you right now?
Don't stay at home. Come MABA and watch us to play. Thank you.
Malaysian fans, you heard that. Your #1 player is asking you to come out here at MABA Stadium. And of course, our next game is on Saturday. So we're expecting to see you here on Saturday. Now let's bring it back to the panel.
Thank you very much, Janine. And, great point there by Mr. May there. They will have to defend the Angelo Hamilton from MBC Basketball Club. But as the full game statistics are up on the screen right now, I will ask Coach Adrian to break down what led to this 98-77 win for Harimau Malaysia.
All right, first off, it's the depth of the bench that Harimau Malaysia has. I mean, they got like 12 players to rotate compared to Bumi Borneo right here. And then second chance point, of course, like what we talked about during the half. I mean, they got 24-13. I mean, if you're not taking care of that defensive rebound, I mean, people is going to burn you down at the paint. Fast break scores. I mean, they're dominating. I mean, Harimau Malaysia is dominating on fast break score. We're scoring 27 against 6. And points out of turnover. We capitalized out of most of the turnovers we got out of Bumi Borneo right here. But on the other hand, Bumi Borneo couldn't convert out of that turnovers. That most likely a few factors. And we are hot tonight. We are 18-43 out of 3 points. And it's somewhat like a 3-point showcase a while ago. I guess all these contribute to the big win today.
Yeah, what's very interesting is the turnovers, 17-19 for both teams. But Harimau Malaysia able to make the most out of the turnovers they caused, but Bumi Borneo not so much. So 98-77 is your final score here. Thank you for staying tuned to the Sportsclick Filbasket International Championship Malaysia 2022 coverage here as you enjoy these final highlights from the game. Let us bid you adieu. We will see you back on Saturday at 6 p.m. But I hope to not see you guys on stream, but in person at the MABA Stadium. It's happening at 6 p.m. Do get your tickets beforehand. You can buy them on the TNT Co website. As you see, the Sportsclick assist of the game and the AICC 3-point shot of the game. This has been Ming, and for my fellow commentator, Coach Adrian, as well as my courtside reporter, Janine Sakao, thank you very much for tuning in and have a good night.
Pushing with Yes, Jonathan.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
Pushing with Yes, Jonathan.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
250. 250. Knee high. Pushing with it. Yes, Jonathan.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
Pushing with it. Yes, Jonathan.
See you again tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, Filbasket!
Pushing with it. Yes, Jonathan.
See you again tomorrow. 1,